have been accused of allegedly using fraudulent insurance papers, and that was one of the reasons that you lost the show in New Albany, is because you could not produce insurance papers. And the allegations say that you have old insurance papers from someone who is deceased who used to have the insurance, and you changed the date on it. Now, that is the allegation, true or not?
No.
Have you ever used fraudulent insurance papers in order to produce a show?
No.
No.
Yep.
No.
Okay. Then let me ask you a question. Why were you unable to provide the venue in New Albany with your current insurance papers that you say that you will have available for the Selvin Community Center come this coming Monday? Is it the same insurance?
What I did is, let me answer. What I did
I'm waiting.
is, what I did is I got insurance from a company out of, I believe it was Oregon, and that does special event insurance. Okay, and it was right around the holidays and stuff that we were doing that. And
this is the New Albany show?
Said, right. And the guy said that their lawyer was going out of town and wanted the insurance. I forget exactly the way he put it. Anyway, I paid the premium on the insurance and had them send proof of insurance to them. They said that the insurance didn't what's the word I'm looking for? The insurance didn't cover what they wanted it to cover. And along with other phone calls and stuff that they received, that they chose not to have the show. But they were saying that they didn't think the insurance was sufficient enough for the event.
Now, who is going to provide your insurance for the show in Selvin?
We're looking at a couple different.
A couple of different. Now, this afternoon you told me you had someone and that you would provide the information Monday. So now that you have a couple of them that you're looking at.
No. I never said that to you. I said I will have it in the early part of next week to them, and exactly what I told them. I will have it to them in the early part of next week.
Okay, I wrote it down. I have the insurance.
When you buy insurance, it's just like buying insurance for a car.
I know how to buy insurance. I buy insurance for my shows, and I get it out of a company out of California. So where are you getting yours from?
Okay.
Or who are you looking at?
Well, like I said, I'll probably go back to the one in Oregon and see what their place is. I'll go and see what the place is, a place out of Philadelphia that does it. And I have another person that does insurance stuff, and they're searching around for me right now for a quote. So
am I still on here with you?
Yes,
am I still
you
on
are,
here
Joe.
with you?
Yes.
Oh, hey, Ian, that's a good one. So the guys down there in Indiana know. I've had special event insurance, and you buy it by the day. And if you show the event's going to go off at 8 o'clock at night or 7 o'clock, so you go down there at 6 o'clock, you call the shop, hey, I don't need the insurance. These people are no wiser, but you guys down there listening, if he does produce you somebody that's legal, make sure you call at bail time and see if he still got it and he didn't cancel it.
Now,
I've never known of him having insurance myself. I mean, I know what he's producing, what we use, what he and I used when I promoted for him back in the late 90s, early 2000, whatever it was somebody else's. It was something that was gimmicked up and worked up as a gimmick.
Now, can you?
If he gets a special event insurance, if he says the event is going off at 6 o'clock that night, if he hasn't called back in by a certain time that day to prove or to cancel it, then they will take the payment because he's got to send the payment in to them first. But if he calls them back and cancels it, they'll send him the money back. But, you know, if he gets the insurance and says these guys can call, yeah, this is Joe's insurance company. Well, Ian Rotten got specialty insurance. Well, yeah, he's got it. He's already paid it. It's in effect. Well, so all right, so right before bell time or an hour or two before the show, he had to call back and cancel it. And then boom. And he gets his money back, and then he gets his money refunded from the insurance company. And the guy down there says, well, I called. They said he had insurance. Someday somebody will pay. Somebody will die in that ring, or some fan will get their eye put out. Something will happen, and some good person will lose everything they have because they trusted Ian Rotten. Ian Rotten can sprinkle the dust. He can sprinkle the dust. He gets people drinking that Jim Jones Kool-Aid, and they drink it. I don't know how he does it because he did that to my son. But I'm out here sprinkling the holy water, and I'm trying to save these cults, these people from falling and being part of his Jim Jones tricks.
Now, Ian, can you provide the names of any of these companies that you're trying to get insurance through?
No, I don't remember them off the top of my head.
Nice.
I'll tell you, Joe Bailey can give you his one he used.
Ian, let me ask you about another fundraiser that you did. There was a little girl that passed away, and you did a fundraiser for her. The boys worked for free. You had a good house. You had good concessions, but when it came time to pay the mother, you gave her...
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about a fundraiser that you ran for a little girl that had passed away, and it was in Indiana.
And who was this little girl?
I don't have her name. I could find it but it would take me a few minutes. This is something I'm recalling off the top of my head that it was relayed to me. You ran a fundraiser for her, and you gave the family absolutely no money.
That's a lie, because I've never ran a fundraiser for any dead little girl.
Okay, but you ran a fundraiser for Harry Palmer, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so you're denying that you ran a fundraiser for the little girl in Indiana and didn't give them any money?
I'm highly denying that.
Okay. Now, we touched upon when we talked earlier about you gambling. Was there a time where you took the payroll for your crew and went to the boat and gambled it away and then told them that you lost it at a gas station?
No.
No. That's when he blamed on Mickey, wasn't it?
I don't know. The notes I'm looking at they don't mention Mickey, but it just mentioned that he took the money and spent it at the boat, and then told the boys that he lost it at the gas station or something. I'm trying to dig through my notes here as we talk and stalling for a little bit of time, but that was the email that I got. Have you ever abused anybody in the ring? Anybody that's worked for you? Have you ever taken liberties with anybody in the ring besides Mickey?
I didn't take liberties with Mickey.
So you've never taken liberties with anybody in the ring?
No.
No. Okay, hardcore violent show, and you've never stepped over the line at any point in time?
No.
Okay. All right. Joe, is there anything else that you want to add?
No, it's just that, I wish that I could have been more calmer, but, man, I'll tell you, I wish I didn't have to rant and rave, but I've got so much anger built up inside of me until you've walked in my shoes that I've walked in for the last 7 months, losing my son, and then hearing stuff about pills, and then me hearing it right out of his mouth that he sold them to him, and I know he's beat my son out of money, so I know he owes my son all that money from all the King of the Death matches and all that. So,
well, according to Ian, your son owes him $600 and some.
Yeah, my kid worked for Ian Rotten, made him so much money, it ain't even funny. He did this Circus of Death match up for him and Pondo. Nobody never done it in the world. No one. Japanese did it 10 feet above net. JC and Madman Pondo, 18 feet. Took a suplex. Ian gave him $100 apiece. Then he passed those little buckets that you get these like suckers and lollipops in that you sell in the concession stands or you buy them at a Sam's.